So welcome to the Fairfield University tutorial on how to use Atavist, presentation software. Once you've signed in, you'll be met with a page that has something that looks a lot like this. All you need to do to get started is click New Project. Today we're going to walk through a tutorial on how to use Atavist, and I'm just going to make a very simple thing based off of puppies. First thing you do, up in the corner here, project title. Yay, puppies. No, there are a couple of different things you could do. Expanding it, add the author's name. Mine is already in there. That's the title I set up my Atavist site with. I can add a description. What a bunch of cute puppies. And see how that works. So, up in the top right, you could choose a design, you could choose a navigation style, or a theme. One of the most important things is to choose a theme because that really dictates how your presentation might look in the end. There are a couple pre-built ones. If you browse the visual themes, you kind of have these ideas. I like the Fisher rather, sorry. Clicking it will apply the theme to your entire page. Now, it's very important to realize that when you click that, you click Use. Not just Use, but also Save, and that'll bring you right back to the beginning. Now, this looks no different, despite the fact that you have just chosen a brand new layout. It's important to notice that this is the dashboard for creating. When you preview it, it will actually populate your website. So, to begin, you can add section titles. It's kind of like adding different sub-pages on a website. So here is the beginning. Right here, I'm going to say, welcome to Mitch's new website on puppies. It's simple text you enter, you press enter, and here's where it really starts to get fun. You can add picture blocks. Now it says blocks, pictures, maps, pull quotes. Let's show you what this kind of thing looks like. I'm going to upload an image, and it comes up with these crosshairs. Now these crosshairs mean that there's no picture that's actually included at this time. In order to include it, I have to click Edit. Then I've got an uploader. Very intuitive. Click Upload, navigate to the part where your pictures are, and I'm just going to choose this picture of the puppy. Captioning pictures is very simple. Right where the caption is. Hide and go seek. What a guy. Click Done, and there it is. Now you have a couple options with each different block. With this block, I'm going to expand it so it fills up the entirety of the page. So when I go ahead and preview this page, this image is going to go ahead and expand the entire thing. The cool part is, Atavist is mobile friendly. So when you go ahead and put this on a full website, that will take up the entire width of the phone, but viewed on a desktop, it'll take up the entire width of the monitor. Now, unlike many things online nowadays, you do have to manually save it. Pretty simple, you click Save. There's no lag, it's nothing too ridiculous. Down at the bottom, here's this little add page. That brings you to a whole different area. So here's going to be my gallery of cuteness. I could add a section subtitle name. All these things will show up in the navigations later on. So I'm going to invite everyone to come and view all of these adorable puppies. Again, clicking in the Browse Blocks section. Now, these three I can automatically pull up. These are ones that I've used before and often. But Browse Blocks has a plethora of different options. We have an image, we have video, which you can link directly from YouTube. Very handy. You've got a map, GIF, and one I like, the slideshow. So the slideshow is very intuitive. Like anything else, it's got left and right navigation. The only catch is you have to upload the pictures one at a time. So I'm going to go to Add, Upload, the next puppy. Puppies 2 is going to upload. You know it's done because there's this little builder bar in the corner here. Let that go. I generally let the whole thing load before I add a slide. Next slide, again, upload, next puppy. I'm going to do this with a couple different puppies. Let's see if I can't beat the process here. Oh, perfect. So, not too bad. Here's a caption. What a cutie. Wearing a bow tie. Is that one word? No. Fantastic. This is a great time to point out that Atavist does have a spell checker. If you want to add a caption on each picture, simply navigate back. What flopsy ears. Apparently it doesn't like that spelling of flopsy. Does it have a suggestion? No, I'm going to leave it. Clicking out automatically saves everything. And again, if you wanted to continue editing, just click back in the editor. So either click out, press done, and again, you can center it. You can add it over onto one side, so you could add text on this side. Holy cow. These little guys light up my world. Perfect. So if I were to include a new block right here, let's check out what would happen. This is a tutorial for Fairfield University. So the cursor is up here, but the next block does not fit. So the block goes right under the last fitting block. Now, here I'm going to have to identify where it is. I am not in New York, believe it or not. So I'm going to click Edit, and here is where you can locate your marker. This is a very handy, seems to be linked with Google marker set. So I'm going to put in Fairfield University. Alrighty, right down here I've got a couple different markers for Fairfield University. I'll choose one. The map automatically adjusts to where Fairfield is. Now, I can set the zoom. Oh look, there's the campus. Maybe back it off a little bit so you can see the surrounding areas. I could add markers. I could change the color of the marker. I'm quite, partial to red. That's a Fairfield color. And the map theme, again, you can go from satellite to terrain. It's fantastic. Clicking out saves it. Again, you can expand it to the full page, shrink it to a different side, and add text. Now, I just click there, and my cursor's up at the top. What I would have to do is return multiple times in order to move this around. Now, I can go ahead and move the entire object by clicking and pulling, dragging, dropping. Pretty straightforward. Doesn't seem to have liked that very well. Yeah, well, let's see what happens. I'm going to save it and preview this bad boy. The build does take a little bit. It's not unreasonable. With this builder here, Mitch Peterson, my name is up at the top, the author, beginning. Welcome to Mitch's new website on puppies. Got this little guy sneaking a peek at me. Caption's already there. Scrolling down to the gallery of cuteness, the map showed back up. Perfect. So, it's not irreparably changed. I could drag it back down later on if I wanted to in the editor mode. Here's my gallery. And as you see, you've got simple navigations, left and right. Click, look, what flopsy ears. And again, what a cutie wearing a bow tie. Here's a basic tutorial for how to use the Atavist website. Thank you, and please come back for another tutorial in the future.